And that's it. Boom. Live.
Live!
Ah, scary. Okay, so welcome. Hello.
Oh,
We're here on YouTube, I believe. Partly a test to make sure that I can use the tech for Women in Language this week. Partly a little chance before the week really gets busy and crazy to just check in and share a little bit with you about Women in Language coming up this week and what you can expect. I've got Kirsten here with me, one of my fellow co-hosts, Shannon. Other fellow co-host is probably asleep at this time. So good night.
oh my god, she's
Shannon.
better. Last week she was up in the middle of the night, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, just the two of us, but we're here just to check in and to share a little bit about what you can expect. So Kirsten, shall I pass on over to you? Oh, and I can see someone's watching. That's good. It's working.
That's me.
That's you.
Yes, indeed.
You're not Chimmy13.
Jimmy 13. Oh, hi, Jimmy 13.
That's not you.
Hi.
I can reply.
No, what's your real name? This is like in Instagram. You know when you go Instagram live and it is all like the polyglot learner, the learning polyglot learns, and you're like, what's your name? Hey, Sammy. Hi. Okay. Oh, wow. So, Lindsay, can you see the comments? That was one of our test runs.
I can. Hey. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for commenting. Now I know it works. It's good.
Would you like to comment back?
I have.
Yeah. Good.
That works
I
too.
Can see, yes. Perfect. Okay. So that was not that we don't want to comment back anyway, but we double needed to comment back because we're double checking things for Women in Language, and as you can tell, Women in Language is gonna run on YouTube this year, YouTube Live, but you're not gonna be able to see it unless you've got a ticket. We've been clever.
If you're watching this now on my YouTube channel, this isn't where Women in Language is going to be. It's not even going to be on the Women in Language YouTube channel, because then it would be open for everyone, and that's not fair for people that have got their tickets already. So we're using this same technology, but that's all the boring stuff. But for you as an attendee, it's so simple. It's just we've got the main site and all the lists down the side with the full schedule. And you've got the schedule. Ta-da!
Printed out on the back of some German vocab.
Very nice.
I use at my retreats. But yes, I've printed it all out, and these are not my favorites that I've highlighted. These are the talks where I really, really have to actually be awake and present because I'm hosting these. So if you don't know what we're talking about, I don't blame you. Women in Language that was Lindsay's question like a minute ago. It's an online conference. It's a 4-day event with a very large amount of talks, panels, and even language exchange sessions where we all get together and we really run through the range of topics that you can cover on language learning, from how to learn and really cool mastery topics that are going to help you learn a language very actively, practically, to much bigger thoughts about the role languages play in our society and how languages shape our lives. So you're going to come away from this super inspired and with some good study tips. What more could you want?
That's a good question actually from Chimmy saying, and what language are we going to teach? So this isn't an event to teach you a language. This is more an event. School. Yeah, it's definitely not school. This is an event for you. If you're here, if you like my YouTube channel, then you probably like language and languages as a whole, like in general, right? And it's really an event for you if that's the case. So we're not going to be teaching you English or French or Spanish or German or anything like that, but there's sessions here from teachers. So we've got, I think, and they're not teaching the languages, but they're talking about other things around that, more about the how to learn and make yourself a better learner and a better independent learner. So things, we've got a Greek teacher, we've got Danae, we've got Italian teachers, we've got our Italian Dream Team, we've got a Basque teacher, we've definitely English teachers, French teachers, just loads of people coming from different perspectives, and not just teachers presenting as well, is it, Kirsten?
No, we've got translators, we've got language coaches, we've got people who are activists in the language learning space and do other cool stuff. It isn't a lesson, it's a conference. When you go to a conference, obviously, it's not the same as going to school. So you're going to learn an awful lot, but this is more, this is kind of about what's going on in our industry, what's going on, or not industry, I don't know, what's going on in our field, what's going on in languages. And I feel like this year we're really hitting some, like every year we manage this, but this year again we're hitting some relevant topics. So we have presentations on topics that are interesting to you if you live in 2020, I think. You know, we've got the talk about solo learning and self-study and how it doesn't have to be lonely. And at the moment, everybody's just, you know, staying at home, the lockdowns.
Living in isolation, yep.
You can't go to classes, so that's going to be a great talk. And there are several talks that go into social justice movements, decolonizing language learning, which is about, I can't even put it into words. I'll just let Cheslin do the job. Black Lives Matter, and also Teresa's talk, which is about language preservation and how some languages, that's not Teresa's, that's Ifunanya's talk from the IPO podcast, and that's all about how some languages might get a tougher deal when it's about preservation than others. And I messaged her and I said, this is so interesting to me because I'm learning Welsh, a language that could have become endangered but didn't.
It's kind of done all right in that sense,
but has it done all right? Like, is it easier for Welsh to do well because when there's protest, and they really have been protesting in the streets, maybe they're not branded as criminals in the same way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? And I think just
deep stuff,
where you are and where those languages are that need to be preserved makes all the difference as well, you know.
That's true.
Hey, I'm gonna try and say your name. Chaos27. You saw my speech at Polyglot Gathering on YouTube. Yay! Was it the one about mistakes? Because we do have a session about mistakes, right? I was talking to Sarah Jameson yesterday on Instagram, and she was telling me about her session, which is, I think it's called Mind the Mistake, which I really like mind the gap. Mind the mistake, 5 mistakes that she's made teaching and learning languages, and what she's learned from them and how we can all learn from them. So if you enjoyed that session at the Polyglot Gathering, then you'll enjoy this too. You got some really good points. Recently subscribed. Oh, amazing. Thank you. That's very kind of you. So yeah, the sessions are happening between, what's the full span of time?
Well, I'm going to do something fun. I'm going to try and screen share because we need to practice screen sharing.
Go for
I'm going to try and screen share the schedule.
Okay.
Ta-da! Hang on a second.
Yes, about mistakes. It was that one. That's cool. That's cool.
Okay. She's clicking the buttons.
Click.
Can I give a shout out to the Fluent Show that's just come out today, where we have got 8 speakers all rolled in one.
Ooh. From this year?
Yeah. Amazing. We got them all to answer some questions about what talks they're giving and what they're excited about.
Yeah.
I've got Cheslin, I've got Sarah Maria, I've got, I don't even know, Gabby Simmons and Sarah Barrett and Angela and Tavy. So it was fun putting it together.
That's cool.
Okay, did you see this?
Do I see it? No, but I can do this, and I can actually press.
So
add,
you need to go into
add, and then I can.
You need to go into Ecom and then do the little where there's like a little. It hasn't got a name, but you know where you see at the bottom, you see the different videos.
I'm gonna delete us so we can see the full thing for now.
You can do but you can also make me little, which is something we want to practice doing for our speakers.
I think that might be that.
That's the little.
There you are.
Yay! Let me out!
I'm gonna move you to the top, so you're not covering the schedule.
I like that. Okay. This is our schedule. If you are interested in coming to this conference, you don't have to travel because it's all on the internet. And we are still selling tickets at womeninlanguage.com. And you get a sense, this is easier than just saying, oh, it's not school, it's this. Just have a look. This is everything that happens. And isn't it impressive? Isn't it fun? Isn't it the best? We love it. And on the left-hand side of this schedule, you can see different time zones. So please be aware, just because it doesn't all happen in one place, you need to convert some of the times. You need to make sure you turn up at the right time in your time zone to match ours.
Yeah, but we've got space in the workbook, so that you can, let me see if I can add myself as well. Oh, look at that. We've got space in the workbook as well so that you can add your times for each of those schedule pages. So you've got like an individual page for each day, and you can check in and, you know, do your time conversions beforehand, and then you'll be ready to go. But yeah, I am very excited. So as you can see, the earliest we start is on the Saturday, which is going to be 8 a.m. UK time. And then, so if you're watching this,
8:45.
It's like, 8:45.
I mean, you can do 8. It's fine.
8:45. So if you're watching this, that's like an hour in the past from wherever you are now. That's kind of roughly what you're working with. And then we finish. The latest that we finish will be starts at 9, so finishes at 10 p.m. UK time. So that's going to be like 12 hours from now, wherever you are. That's going to be our last session. So there'll be plenty of scope wherever you are in the world. There'll be something at a time that's awake time for you. And because we don't expect you for 4 days, although some people do, most definitely, and we do because we have to be there to present it, we don't expect you to be 4 days awake glued to your computer the whole time. You get recordings as well, so you can catch up on anything that you miss. You can rewatch stuff that you really enjoy and that you really loved from the event, and you have those. There's no deadline. They're just included in your ticket, which I think is really, really, really handy.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, in the chat, if you have got your ticket already, tell us if you're going to be there, because we're going to be there. And we've got, like I said, we're 3 organizers. So there's 2 of us and Shannon Kennedy from Linguist. And we've got some other things going on. So let me tell you about my favorite part, maybe my 2 favorite bits, apart from the presentations. And my 2 favorite parts. Do you want me to stop screen sharing?
There we go. That's fine. I've fixed it. Done it. Boom.
Magic. Yeah. See, she's getting good at this. It's brilliant. I don't even know how to stop screen sharing. Okay. So we have got a raffle, which means we've got a massive giveaway. We have contacted companies that we know, friends that we have in the language learning space, our own speakers, and we also have contributed prizes to this huge event, and this huge raffle. I'm just so excited about it. A raffle just means there's a prize draw, and all you have to do to enter is buy a ticket. So all the people who've got a ticket are eligible to get one of the prizes, and the prize value, I believe we've just gone over $3,500. I'm going to split that into 3 packages. So you are going to be in with the chance of winning $1,000 worth of language courses, language supplies. There's so much good stuff. We have got Meridian Linguistics involved, so that's one of our speakers, Sarah Marie Hasburn. We've got Ollie Richards from I Will Teach You a Language. She's donated a book. We've got Teach Yourself, a Michelle Thomas course is up for grabs. There is a whole Spanish course from Sprachheld. There's courses from Lindsay. There's something from me. So much to be won. I love giving away prizes, and I love this raffle. So please, if you want nothing else, it's like a good price lottery ticket, you know.
Yeah.
So if you like languages, so $29, and you're in, and you're into the whole conference, and you're also going to be taking part in our games section, where we've got my favorite game, People Bingo, and that's all about finding cool people among the other attendees. So you'll be talking to each other as well. It's a community event, more like, I think of it more almost like a festival than a conference now.
Yeah. There's a lot of fun stuff, and already Anita's saying she's got her ticket, got it a few weeks before, looking forward to it. Yay!
Anita's so cool.
Already, if you're like Anita, if you've got your ticket now, we're in the Facebook group. We're already chatting. People are already making those connections, so that by the time Thursday comes and we start the main event going live, you might know a few names in the live chats. We haven't even spoken about that so far today, but each of the live sessions has a live chat, and they're always just so alive. It's insane. It's so much fun. Yeah. So what else haven't we said? The language exchange.
Yes. Also, if that's not enough, if 28 sessions and the raffle and the People Bingo and the Facebook group is not enough, and maybe you don't want to sit and just think about languages and just be told things. You also want to interact with people and you want to network. If you want to do all that, then 2 times during the conference, on Friday and on Sunday,
right before the last presentation as well. It's a brilliant time for it.
We're running something called Speak Easy, which is online language exchange, where you just kind of come, you meet us on Zoom, you tell us which language you want to study, and we break you off into a breakout room with some other people who also speak that language. No pressure from, everyone's a native speaker, everyone's also a learner, and you'll have ready-made lots and lots of topics to talk about. So it's a way of connecting with the other cool people and making long-lasting connections with them, and then you can catch up in the Facebook group.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think that's about it. Thanks for joining us now this morning. I'll be live pretty much all afternoon on Instagram with loads of our speakers. I'll be speaking at 2 p.m. UK time with Jessica from French Sunnyside, and then followed by at 3 I'll be with Lena Vasquez, then Mary Polyglot at 4 p.m. and then 6 p.m. tonight I'll be with Esther Saganda over on, I think, on my profile to talk about her talk and learn a bit more about that. So loads going on Instagram. I think you're speaking with some people as well.
We're
today.
like a TV channel here. I'm going live with Sarah Maria Hasbrun, who is going to talk about making a career out of languages, and that's at 11 a.m. British time. She lives in Beijing, so it's nice for you who are living in Beijing.
An hour from now, right?
Correct. Yeah. Yes, and that's on Instagram. And so if you just go to Instagram and you find my profile or Sarah Maria's, then follow us. My profile is KERSTIN_fluent. I don't know Sarah, she is Miss Linguistic, I believe. So that's us, and I'm going live again at 4 o'clock UK time. So if you get bored of Lindsay, then you can kind of switch over to me, and then you can switch back to Lindsay, and it'll be like channel hopping. I'm going live with Cami Anderson, whose username on Instagram is Bilingual Brown Babies, which is very interesting. And I'm very much looking forward to getting to know all these speakers. And you can come and check out our Instagram accounts afterwards on IGTV with the different speakers and get a sense of what their talks are going to be about. Just to get excited, we're making a whole Women in Language week.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this is. And we started last week with the lives as well. I think you've spoken with Elfin as well over on Instagram. I spoke with Maria Ortega Garcia, Sylvia, Sarah Barrett, and Marissa, and then Sarah Jameson yesterday as well. So we're very what's the word? We're very grateful. That's the word I was looking for. I was going to say we are very That's not right. We are very grateful to our speakers for sharing this time as well with us on Instagram before we go live for Thursday. Yes. So I think that's
really
everything.
only one thing. So we've just given you 1,000 things to do, but really we want you to do one thing. Go to womeninlanguage.com and buy yourself a ticket, because this conference is amazing. It's a conference where you will see a lot of women, but if you are a man, you are invited 100%. And you should come anyway.
Everyone is welcome. Anyway. Everyone is welcome. Yeah. All right, so that's it. Thank you for taking the time to join me this morning, Kirsten, and I look forward to, I'll see you before Thursday, I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe you could play the air horn.
My favourite bit. Okay, let me try. Did you hear it? Did it work?
Amazing. Yes, I love it.
I'm going to play that one after. Nope. I think I'm going to do the air horn, the air horn before every session, and then the applause after every session, and then the party noise, like for the opening ceremony. Only organisers are women, or also guests should be men. Okay, so really, there you go. So organisers, we happen to be women. Not intentionally, we were just born this way, and our speakers are women, but everyone is welcome, as Kirsten said. So yeah, that is it. Thank you. One more air horn, and then we'll close this live. Thanks for joining us. Bye.